when you look at what's happening in AI, it's like a pyramid. You need a pyramid to make AI have an impact from an economic point of view, meaning that you need an infrastructure layer, you need foundation models, and then you need applications. And the way I see it is that it's exactly like a pyramid, i.e., the first floor is bigger than the second, and the second is bigger than the third. And that's the way I see it, meaning that you need to pour a lot of money into the infrastructure layer. That's why Nvidia is worth $5 trillion. You need to put quite some money as well in foundation models. And then when you are at the application layer, it's much more frugal because of all the investments that have been made in the other two layers. And what we do at Tomcat is we tend to invest in the application layer. That's why those are, let's say, quite frugal companies. And we enjoy that because we love frugal companies. And that's why we don't play at all in the other two layers that are not frugal at all, because they need tremendous level of investments. And this is not what we do. And we have the humility to say that, we are this is not what we do.
But if it was in your mandate, I mean, would you have invested in Amy Labs? Would you have invested in the last round at Anthropic or OpenAI?
Yeah, we had the opportunity to, not with Tomcat, but let's say with connections we have with the VC landscape in France, we had the opportunity, several actually, to invest in Amy Labs, but we did not do it. At the end of the day, we have core beliefs, and maybe we are totally wrong, and we're okay with that. But no, this is not the kind of thing we do. Even
so
if we had
what's your belief?
My belief is that the probability when you invest in VC, that's the most risky asset class. All right. So meaning that when you invest, you have to invest for 10x, 30x, 100x, with a valuation of what's the valuation of Amy Labs?
It's 1 billion.
It's 3 billion. 3 billion.
3 billion.
Yeah.
3.5
billion. So it means that you have to believe that company can be valued and exited at, let's say, 30 billion. Do I believe that? No. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't believe that this company will be exited within the next 10 years at 30 billion euros. Then I would be happy to be wrong.